Shri Rama Jai Rama, Shri Rama Jai Rama. Yes, respected friends, Yoga Maharamayana and Adi Shankara's Prashnottaratna Malika, then Sankshipta Skanda Purana. These three texts evening we have to do. All the 19 Vyaktitva's development, taking the help of the 6 sources of blessing of Brahma Tattva, Ishvara Tattva, Jagan Matra Tattva, Guru Gana, Devata Gana, Shastra Gana. Let's start. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. ओम श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने. रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्रादि गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां कृपया उपनिषद योग वासिष्ठ रामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म से विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगत्यर्थम योग रामायण शास्त्र से अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न आद्यशंकर कृत प्रश्नोत्तरत्नमालिका शास्त्र अध्ययनम संक्षिप्त स्कंद पुराण पारायणम वयम सर्वे मोक्षार्थं करिष्यामहे. ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. योगवाष्टमारायण शास्त्रम मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः. ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ते स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः. ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनदृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः. स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मादानन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः. दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः. ओम श्रीराम चंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रम सच्चास्त्र निरूपण नाम सप्तम सर्ग अष्टम सर्ग. Friends, see Bhagavan Vaashishta ji's confidence that he says the Shastra which I am going to teach you is enough if you listen carefully, that while listening only you will get moksha. If at all somebody is less qualified, then they need to do more and more mananam. But this is enough. No need to go for any other Shastra. And he has that audacity to say that if somebody is not liking this Shastra, he is the most unfortunate fellow. He is welcomed to go in search of other Guru, other Shastra, but be on the Sat Paramatma Prapti Marga through other Sat Shastra Adhyayana. This he is strongly saying after he gave us a sample glimpse in the last two prakaranas of Vairagya and Mumuksha Vyavahara, and in this also in the 8 sargas almost. You and I also, those are coming regularly, have tasted the text, how beautifully, without any distractions or unwanted things discussed, how answering questions of Rama, Bhagavan Vasishtha is guiding all of us to that path of moksha. Not even one topic, one shloka was of any nature of wastage. Everything was so beautiful. Are we not lucky that we therefore to get tuned to the study of this Shastra? लग गया हमको, अब छोड़ो मत इसको. Let Vasishtha ji through this Shastra enter into our hearts and Sri Ram Bhagwan Sakshat Parabrahma Tattva and remove all the obstacles and make us first intellectually apprehend, then on the seat of dhyana let us reach to that Ekameva Dvaya Brahmanubhuti and get moksha. This is the 8th sarga. We have to conclude today. Only few more shlokas are there. Narayana? Yes, friends. Then in the 9th sarga, which will anyway see, it is called as PARAMA KARANA NIRUPANAM. Big one. It has got around kitne mantra hai? 76 mantras are there. PARAMA KARANA VARNANAM. Explanation of the Parama Karana. What I have typed here, Parama Karana, Parama Karana Varnanam. VAR Varna and Enam. So the supreme truth will be explained to us. Let us listen. Spend time. Thank God how many janmas punya who gurus blessed us with their sankalpa. चल इसको आत्मज्ञान से मुक्त हो जाए. That we have come into this path. कभी कभी ना, when you go to any of the temples or any of the parties, suddenly from nowhere we get the favor. आइए आइए दर्शन करिए. And when you go in front of the Lord, nobody is to disturb us. Even in parties, सबसे पहले हमको ही serving होता है. किस्मत. इसी तरह getting this chance of listening to Yoga Vaashishthha Ramayana can be considered as such a special blessing. Hold on to this, never give it up. Let us continue to conclude this sarga. Yesterday we have seen ki I am telling from the 11th mantra to 17th. We'll conclude it and chant some of the mantras of 9th sarga. Ki sthitamevasthamayati jagat drishyam vicharanat yatha swapne parignyate swapnadeva bhavana. So when carefully heard and contemplated on the knowledge given in this Yoga Ramayana, Sthitam eva astamayati jagadrushya. Jagadrushya will be there, yet it is not there. From the substratum standpoint, substratum alone there, it is not there. And from the Vyavahara standpoint, but it is there, but as only Vyavahara, Kalpana, Mithya, we do what is to be done in the Vyavahara, we have nothing to do. To identify with it and to suffer. That's the outcome of doing the Vichara. Just like wake up from the dream, remembered everything or many of the things, but we know it is not real, so it is no more binding us. These all are the answers to Rama Bhagavan's question that which is the best of the Shastras, studying which or listening which, the Moksha Pada is gained, no more Shoka. Bhagavan says, Vasishti, why go here and there? What I am going to teach is the ultimate. Next, Yadi hasti tadanyatra यन्नेहास्ति न तत्क्वचित् इमं समस्तविज्ञान शास्त्रकोशं विदुर्बुधाः यत् इह अस्ति तदन्यत्र. Whatever is there in this Shastra, Yoga Vasishta Maha Ramayanam alone is there anywhere, if at all you see anything. यहाँ से ही वहां गया है. यहाँ जो है वही हर जगह पे है और जहां भी है. The other thing, यन्नेहास्ति न तत्क्वचित्, and that which is not there in this text, nowhere you will find it anywhere, isn't it? In some of the cities, some of the commodities also are found in that particular shop. पक्का उस दुकान में होगा और नहीं होगा तो उस शहर में कहीं भी नहीं है. बस बोलते भी है उस दुकान में जाओ आपको मिलेगा, मिलता भी. So Vasishta ji very strongly says, anything you find in the world that is from here only, it is very much there. If something is not here, that's nowhere else there. That means here everything is there. What you need for your spiritual understanding, inspiration. Then imam samasta vijnana shastra kosham. Samasta, samasta vijnana shastra kosham. Kosha is treasure. Vidur Mudaha, the wise people who have heard, who have studied it, they say that this is the Samasta Vijnana Kosha, Vijnana Shastra Kosha. Vijnana Shastra is the spiritual knowledge, Kosha is the treasure. So, therefore, in this text, as we go ahead, just in the next Sarga itself, we are going to see Paramakarana Varnanam. So, the Brahma Varnana will be there, the Maya Varnana will be there, the Jiva Jagadishwara Kalpita Varnana will be there, their glory, their limitations will be there, their binding effect will be there, how we have to understand and relate with them, that will be there. As a Jiva, how we are bound with our upadhis, with mainly with our mana and kalpana. All what you want in spirituality, this is available here. That is a kosha. Samasta Vijnana Shastra Kosham Viduhu Buddha. Okay, then what we have to do? Tasya idam shrunuyan nityam tasyodara chamatkrute bodhasyapi param bodham buddhireti na samshayah. So it's a little Atishayokti, but that's the confidence of Vasishtha. He says, Ya idam shunyat nityam. And the ones who listen to this every day and contemplates on that. Tasya, for him, O Rama, Udara Chamatkrute, the one who is, because of the large heartedness and purity, mesmerizing others, अपने उदारता के कारण चमत्कार उदारता रूपी चमत्कार रखने वाले ओ राम जी मैं आपको कह रहा हूं कि यदम शुण्यात नित्यम द वन हु इज लिसनिंग टू दिस एवरी डे तस्य फॉर हिम बोधस्य अभी परम बोधम बुद्धि ही एति द इंटेलेक्ट विल obtain the knowledge of all knowledge is the supreme most knowledge is न संशयः there is no doubt bodha itself is brahma jnana bodhasya param bodha means the completeness the simplicity the exhaustiveness the examples the logics all of them so perfectly fit that such clarity completeness nowhere you will get but you have to listen to this continuously ऐसा वाला सेंटेंस आपको इवन विष्णु सहस्रनाम टुवर्ड्स एंड इट कम्स इन द फलश्रुति येदम शृणुया नित्यम यश्च विवरिकीर्तयेत् न शुभम प्राप्नुयात् किंचित सोमुत्रेह च मानवः वेदांतो ब्राह्मण स्यात् क्षत्रियो विजय भवेत् इत्यादि सो येदम शृणुया नित्यम तस्य उदार चमत्कृते बोधस्यापि परम बोधम बुद्धिरेति न संशय एंड यू ऑल नो though we brought and yes we brought our own variety of limitations, mano buddhi mandyam. Some of them go even till we die. Yet is not for those who are regularly coming from few years. The intellect is becoming definitely little purified, definitely becoming little sharper, definitely becoming single pointed. More so, it is becoming sukshma to be able to grasp those which we were not grasping few years back. शास्त्र श्रवण का इन जनरल वो महिमा होता है पर्टिकुलरली ये शास्त्र any listening of tattva shastra matures that's why कोई भी साधना नहीं कर पाए never mind do one sadhana every day listening to the tattva shastras from the gurus that will cater to your intellectual maturity so beautiful it is and मैं तो ये भी कहता हूँ कि दृष्ट फल seen result may be less but the अदृष्ट फल will be so much तो अंदर से सारा अंतःकरण शुद्ध प्यूरिफिकेशन होता रहता है suddenly one day it will just click to us. Oh, the whole world is kalpita only is when mind is there, it is there. When mind is not there, it's not there. The whole thing in the mind only. Why am I worried about the world? Let me mind my mind. And the mind when turned it towards the Lord, I'll realize the Lord, there is no mind, there is no world. ये तो दुकान बंद खेल खत्म 2 मिनट की बात है सब क्लिक हो जाएगा पक्का so those who listen every day bodhasyapi param bodham buddhireti na samshayah his buddhi will obtain the supremost knowledge, no doubt about it. But the one who is every day listening, this next one. Yasmai nedantaruchaye rochate duskruto dayat vicharayatu yatkinchit satchastram jnanavangmayam. See the kindness of him along with ruthlessness. Vasishtha ji. कहते हैं यस्मai whoever he may be who na idam tu narochate for any one of the person this text is not tasty because अरु चाहिए उसको क्यों ना कौन सी चीज में रुचि है वो उसका दिमाग काम नहीं कर रहा तो अरुचि है उसी को रुचि मानता है अब वो क्या करे है ना if somebody is not liking buttermilk not liking the pure milk and only want coffee and tea and even worse than that only the hard drinks and his mind is habituated to that what can somebody do so too, for someone is if not the wonderful sattvic bhojan, if somebody is liking the spicy food, acidic food, or the non-veg and all, or that type of junk food, what can anybody do? In the same way, such a sacred text, if somebody is not finding taste in it, yoga shastra में, योग शास्त्र में, तत्व शास्त्र में, मोक्ष शास्त्र में, है ना वेदांत सार शास्त्र में किसी को रुचि नहीं है only the third class thing somebody is having taste what can even guru can say that sort of feeling here he's not so that way harsh he says yasmai aruchaye idam narochate for a person who for whom it is not tasty why because duskruta udayat because उनका भाग्य अभी पका नहीं है, दुष्कृति ही उनके मन में या उनके जीवन में आए, इसलिए सच्चे मौका मिलने के बावजूद भी ही इज गोइंग अवे फ्रॉम दिस. सो गो, आई हैव नो प्रॉब्लम, बट देन parting suggestion I want to give you. What is it? Ki vicharayatu yat kinchit. You take up and do the vicharana. But then please, it should be satchastram and jnana vangmayam. That also should be a satshastra, and that vangmaya, that text should have the shuddha atma jnana only. I don't object. But I tell you this is the best. And not necessary that you may like it. You may go from here. But go only to study the satshastra which gives the jnana. Anyway, save yourselves. This is how all gurus महात्मास. यहाँ शिवानंद जी का तो आप देखो ग्रेटनेस. ही तो सेंट गुरुदेव टू तपोवन महाराज. He can teach you, better go there. Some of the disciples, when they leave and go, the guru says, go. May you get better guru than me. May you get more clarity than what I give you. May you quickly prosper. He never says, मेरे को छोड़ के जाओगे पिटाई हो जाएगी. No, no, no. He says, go to the better place. Even in some, the great doctors are there. Patients are not coming. They might be finding a better doctors. What I want them is to, they have to be healthy. I'm ready to help them. If they find better place, let them go. वशिष्ठ यहाँ कहते हैं, if you are not finding ruchi in this, never mind, but go to the Satshastra, Jnana Vangmayam only, and do the vicharana of that text at least, and keep on growing yourself in the Jnana. But to your question, hey Rama, for you, this is fit and final text. If somebody is दुष्कृत उदय हुआ उनका, इसलिए टेक्स्ट में रुचि नहीं है, फॉर दैट पर्सन लेट हिम गो समवेयर, स्टडी सम अदर शास्त्र, बट इट शुड बी सच्शास्त्र. लेट हिम डू द चिंतन, लेट हिम गेट द नॉलेज. सो यस्मै न इदम तु अरुचये रोचते, यस्मै अरुचये इदम न रोचते, वै दुष्कृत उदयात् विचारयतु यत्किंचित् सच्छास्त्रं ज्ञानवाङ्मयम्. So I wish you all the best. Next, जीवन्मुक्तत्वमस्मिंस्तु श्रुते समनुभूयते स्वयमेव यथा पीते नीरोगत्वं वरौषधे. Whether you might have missed it or for my own conviction, I just want to say once more what I said already. What is that? To in compared to the other texts, this text which I am going to teach, its glory is what? Jivan muktatvam asminstu shrute samyak anubhuyate. Just by listening to the Shastra, Samyak undoubtedly Anubhuyate experienced Jivan Muktatvam. You will experience your liberated self. You will experience yourself to be never bound by anything else. अस्मिन् शास्त्रे श्रुते जीवन मुक्तत्वम सम्यक अनुभूयते. ये तो मैं पक्का गारंटी देता हूं. स्वयमेव. Just to keep on listening, it will happen. Example, pite nirogatvam varaushadhe. Yatha, just like that, varaushadhe pite, when a best of the medicine taken, nirogam, the disease goes away, health comes back. What we have to do after consuming the medicine? But leave it. बस दवा ले लिया अपने आप ही बीमारी ठीक हो जाती. If the दवा is the best. So this is the vara aushadam for the bhava roga. You take it from all bhava bandhana, you get moksha, no doubt at all. जीवन मुक्तत्वम अस्मिन्स्तु श्रुते सम्यक अनुभूते भूयते स्वयमेव यथा वर औषधे पीते निरोगत्वम. I am repeatedly saying for you to become more familiar with the way Vaashishthji is teaching and the Shabdas, the Shabdarthas, so that whenever you want, you can study directly the book, you can fully forget me. You need not remember only remember the Shastra and the Jnana. Clear? Two more shlokas. Shruyamane shastresmin shrota vetyetadatmana yathavat idamasmabihi nanuktam varashapavatu. Shruyamane shastre asmin. Asmin shastre shruyamane. Conditional clause. When this shastra is heard, then shrota, that listening shrota, vetti etat atmana yathavat. By himself as it is, the real self is realized, experienced by him. Then he says, Yatavat idam asmabihi nanu uktam varashapavat. Like the great Siddha Purushas, when they give the vara, how it is instantly fulfilled. So too, when they put the shapa, the curse, that also is immediately resulted. Undoubtedly, in the same way, when this Shastra is heard, the self is known by that listener, undoubtedly. Now the result is what? Final shloka. Nashyati samsruti dukkhamidante swatma vicharanaya kathayaiva no dhanadana tapashruta vedaihi tat katanodita yatna. See the tune? Nashyati samsruti dukkham idam te. Te idam samsruti dukkham nashyati. Te yours. Idam this. Samsruti samsara. Dukkham misery. Nashyati gets destroyed. Swatma vicharanaya kathayeva. By what? Kathaya. Katha means which I am going to tell you. In which what is there and what you have to do? So Atma vicharana. By the Atma vicharana, so Atma anubhuti gained. In that Swatma anubhuti, there is no shoka only. So Swatma vicharanaya kathaya eva tava samsruti dukkham nashyati. Then you may say, what about the other means of artha and kama? No. No, dhana, dana, tapaha, shruta, vedaihi, tat kathana udita yatna shete. So, listen to this Yoga Vasishta Maharamayana, contemplate on it, mukti guaranteed. There are other texts which talk about dhana, which talk about dana, dhana dana, one word, which talk about dhana dana, which talk about tapaha, which talk about shruta and veda. And tat kathana udita yatna. In them, whatever is told to you to do, hundreds of times, hundreds of things you may get do it, but you will never get samsruti dukkha nasha. Once what? Atma Jnana revealing Yoga Vasishta Mahashastra one side. Listen, contemplate, realize the self, you are definitely free from samsara dukkha bandhan. But all other where Yajnayagas are told, tapasyas are told, dhanadhanadi are told. With them, you may get uttama lokas. But these are all karma. Karma is limited. Karma phala is limited. Then one day it will end. So all that pleasures, they go away. Again, you back to square one only. The final elimination of samsara dukkha, shashvata prapti of sukha ananda, by no other means it comes. That's what the other Veda mantra. Na karmana, na prajaya, na dhanena, tyagena eke amrutatva manasho. Keep away all this, and only by knowing the self, there is moksha. So then why we are told to do the dhana, yajna, yaga? For the antakarana shuddhi, not for the other possibility of getting with them the uttama lokas. We may get, but that is better than this, but not free from bondage. Better than in this world in comparison with in terms of the comforts, etc. But then their limitation, their problems will be there only. Like the discomforts that are there in 1 BHK are not there in the 4 BHK house. है ना? 4 BHK, 4 bedroom, hall, kitchen ऐसा. But still वहाँ का वहाँ प्रॉब्लम है. ये 1 BHK तो 2-5 मिनट में यू कैन झाड़ू पोछा. अब उसको भी 4 करने में यू हैव टू गेट मोर टाइम. Your maintenance cost is less. वहाँ का ज्यादा है. Just giving an example to say that only in the Atma Jnana there is Shashvata Samsara Nasha. If not the Atman is realized, it Anatma Tadatma, whichever the loka we are there with whatever the identity, with whatever the faculty is given, with whatever the convenience is given, with whatever the comforts outside, they are not moksha. That's why they say, पिंजरा हो तो आयरन का बना हो या सिल्वर का या गोल्ड का या चेन है ना किसी से बना हो तो चेन चेन ही है ना बेचैन बनाई गई हमको है ना somebody is put in a house arrest better than jail arrest but arrest is arrest only no rest. Think about it, feel about it. This also means two things. One is go for the moksha, further the best text is this one. Second is don't go for anything other than moksha in through all these yajna dana tapa. They are all to be done in antakarana shuddhi. If the antakarana shuddha means what? There is no raga dvesha to anything or being. There is no vishaya anchas. There are no desires for any of the faculties. उस तरह का अंतःकरण सिद्ध हो गया. Now just study the shastra, get to moksha jnanam, sorry atma jnanam, and get moksha. Don't go here and there. Iti, in this way, Arshe Sri Vaashishta Maharamayane, the Rishi Prokta is Vaashishta Maharamayana, Valmiki, written in by Valmiki ji. Remember, the discussion dialogue is between Vaashishta and Rama, but composed by the Valmiki ji. Like Lord Krishna and Arjuna Samvada, written book form is by Vyasji, the Mahabharata, in that the Gita. वाल्मीकिये उत्पत्ति प्रकरणे. In this उत्पत्ति प्रकरण सच्चास्त्र निरूपणं नाम अष्टम सर्गः. A strong निरूपण by Vasishtha ji that this shastra is Satchastra sufficient for giving moksha. Now you will have a proof out of it when continuously when you listen as the topic will be developed. And you have to have that shraddha, that regularity, sincerity. With this, the Ashtama Sarga we conclude. Let us enter into the Navama Sarga. In this Navama Sarga, our job today will be to chant Narayana. How many shlokas are there? अरे बाबा आज पूरा पारायण ही कर देते. Lot of time wasted in our internet disconnections etc. तो पूरा पारायण कर लो patiently 10 मिनट लगेगा. Then we will study tomorrow. कभी कभार होता है, which is not in our hands. ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेद व्यासादि वामदेवादि नारदादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः. श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रम तृतीय उत्पत्ति प्रकरणम परम कारण वर्णनम नाम नवम सर्गः. I'm making a chanting. Listen. Shri Vasishta Uvacha. This sarga is very easy to understand because what you study in all other shastras, same thing will be told. Shri Vasishta Uvacha Tachittaha Tadgata Pranaha Bodhayantah Parasparam Kathayantascha Tannityam Tushyanti Charamanti Cha. Gita ka 10th chapter. तेषां ज्ञानैकनिष्ठानाम् आत्मज्ञानविचारिणां सा जीवन्मुक्ततोदेति विदेहान्मुक्ततैवया. श्रीराम उवाच ब्रह्मन् विदेहमुक्तस्य जीवन्मुक्तस्य लक्षणं ब्रूहि येन तथैवाहं यते शास्त्रदृशा धिया. श्रीवसिष्ठ उवाच यथा स्थितमिदं यस्य व्यवहारवतोऽपि च हस्तं गतं स्थितं व्योम जीवन्मुक्तः स उच्यते. बोधैकनिष्ठतां यातः जाग्रत्येव सुषुप्तवत् यास्ते व्यवहर्तैव जीवन्मुक्तः स उच्यते. Every shloka last pada is जीवन्मुक्त स उच्यते. He is called जीवन्मुक्त. नोदेति नास्तमायाति सुखे दुःखे मुखप्रभा यथा प्राप्तस्थितेर्यस्य जीवन्मुक्तः स उच्यते. यो जागर्ति सुषुप्तस्थः यस्य जाग्रन्न विद्यते यस्य निर्वासनो बोधः स जीवन्मुक्त उच्यते. रागद्वेषभयादीनाम् अनुरूपं चरन्नपि योऽन्तर्व्योमवदच्छस्तः स जीवन्मुक्त उच्यते. यस्य नाहङ्कृतो भावः यस्य बुद्धिर्न लिप्यते कुर्वतो वापि स जीवन्मुक्त उच्यते. 18th chapter गीता. यस्योन्मेष निमेषार्धात् विदः प्रलय संभवौ पश्येत् त्रिलोक्याः स्वसमः स जीवन्मुक्त उच्यते. यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोकः लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः हर्षामर्षभयोन्मुक्तः स जीवन्मुक्त उच्यते. 9th chapter भक्त लक्षण. शांत संसार कलनः कलावानपि निष्कलः यस्य चित्तोऽपि निश्चित्तः स जीवन्मुक्त उच्यते. Bodily this shloka in Vivek Chudamani will find. यः समस्तार्थजातेषु व्यवहार्यपि शीतलः पदार्थेष्वपि पूर्णात्मा स जीवन्मुक्त उच्यते. See? जीवन्मुक्त पदं त्यक्त्वा देहे कालवशीकृते विशत्य देहमुक्तत्वं पवनो स्पन्दतामिव. विदेहमुक्तो नोदेति नास्तमेति न शाम्यति न सन्नासन्न दूरस्थः न चाहं न च नेतरः. सूर्यो भूत्वा प्रतपति विष्णुः पाति जगत्त्रयं रुद्रः सर्वान् संहरति सर्गान् सृजति पद्मजः खं भूत्वा पवनस्कन्धं धत्ते सर्षिसुरासुरम् कुलाचलगतो भूत्वा लोकपालसुरास्पदः भूमिर्भूत्वा बिभर्ति माम लोकस्थितिमखण्डिताम् तृणगुल्मलता भूत्वा ददाति फलसन्ततिम् बिभ्रज्जलानलाकारं ज्वलति द्रवति द्रुतं चन्द्रोऽमृतं प्रस्रवति मृतं हालाहलं विषं तेजः प्रकटयत्याशाः तनोत्यान्ध्यन्तमो भवतु शून्यं सद्व्योमताम् इति गिरिः संरोधयत्यलं भूत्वार्णवो वलयति भूस्त्रियं वलयो यथा परमार्कवपुर्भूत्वा प्रकाशान्तं विसारयन् जगत्त्रसरेण्वोघं शान्तमेवावतिष्ठते यत्किञ्चित् इदम् आभाति भातं भानमुपैष्यति कालत्रयगतं दृश्यं तदसौ सर्वमेव च श्रीराम उवाच कथमेवं वद ब्रह्मन् भूयते विषमाहि मे दृष्टिरेषा ततुष्प्राप्या दुराक्रम्येति निश्चयः श्रीवसिष्ठ उवाच मुक्तिरेषोच्यते राम ब्रह्मैतत्समुदाहृतं निर्वाणमेतत् कथितं शृणु तत्राप्यते कथम् यदिदं दृश्यते दृश्यम् अहं त्वं तादिसंयुतं सतोऽप्यस्यात्यनुत्पत्त्या बुद्ध्यैतादावाप्यते श्रीराम उवाच विदेहमुक्ताः त्रैलोक्यं सम्पद्यन्ते यदा तदा मन्येते सर्गतामेव गता वेद्यविदाम्बर श्रीवसिष्ठ उवाच विद्यते चेत् त्रिभुवन संतत्तत्तां सम्प्रयान्तु ते यत्र त्रैलोक्यशब्दार्थः न सम्भवति कश्चन एकत्रिलोकतां यातं ब्रह्मेत्युक्तार्थधीः कुतः तस्मान्नो सम्भवत्येषा जगच्छब्दार्थकल्पना अनन्यच्छान्तमाभासं मात्रमाकाशनिर्मलं ब्रह्मैव जगदित्येतत् सर्वं सत्त्वावबोधतः अहं हि हेमकटके विचार्यापि न दृष्टवान् कटकत्वं क्वचिन्नाम ऋते निर्मलहाटकात् जलाद्धृते पयोवीचौ नाहं पश्यामि किञ्चन वीचित्वं तादृशं दृष्टं यत्र नास्त्येव तत्र हि स्पन्दत्वं पवनात् अन्यत् न कदाचन कुत्रचित् स्पन्द एव सदा वायुर्जगत्तस्मान्न विद्यते यथा शून्यत्वमाकाशे ताप एव मरौ जलं तेज एव सदा लोके ब्रह्मैव जगत्तथा श्रीराम उवाच अत्यन्ताभावसम्पत्त्या जगद्दृश्यस्य मुक्तता ययोदेति मुने युक्त्या तां ममोपदिशोत्तमाम् मितः सम्पन्नयोर्द्रष्टृ दृश्ययोरेकसङ्ख्ययोः त्वया भावे स्थितिं याते निर्वाणमवशिष्यते दृश्यस्य जगतस्तस्मात् अत्यन्तासम्भवो यथा ब्रह्मैवेत्तं स्वभावस्थं बुध्यते वद मे तथा कयैतत् ज्ञायते युक्त्या कथमेतत् प्रसिद्ध्यति एतस्मिंस्तु मुने सिद्धे न साध्यमवशिष्यते श्रीवसिष्ठ उवाच बहुकालमियं रूढा मिथ्याज्ञानविसूचिका नूनं विचारमन्त्रेण निर्मूलमुपशाम्यति न शक्यते झटित्येषा समुत्सादयितुं क्षणात् समप्रपतने ह्यद्रौ समरोहावरोहणे तस्मादभ्यासयोगेन युक्त्या न्यायोपपत्तिभिः जगद्भ्रान्तिर्यथा शाम्येत तवेदं कथ्यते शृणु वक्ष्याम्याख्यायिकां राम यामिमां बोधसिद्धये ताञ्चेत् शृणोषि तत्साधो मुक्त एवासि बोधवान् अथोत्पत्तिप्रकरणं मयेदं तव कथ्यते यत्किलोत्पद्यते राम तेन मुक्तेन भूयते इयमित्थं जगद्भ्रान्तिर् भात्यजातैव खात्मिका इत्युत्पत्तिप्रकरणे कथ्यतेऽस्मिन्मयाधुना यदिदं दृश्यते किञ्चित् जगत्स्थावरजङ्गमं सर्वप्रकाराढ्यं ससुरासुरकिन्नरं तन्महाप्रलये प्राप्ते रुद्रादिपरिणामिनि भवत्यसद् अदृश्यात्मा क्वापि याति विनश्यति wait 46 के बाद in my book there is no print. I had downloaded it from somewhere. 47 onwards. हाँ, ततस्तिमितगम्भीरं न तेजो न तमस्तततम् अनाख्यमभिव्यक्तं सत् न किञ्चिदवशिष्यते अनाख्यम् अनभिव्यक्तं सत् किञ्चिदवशिष्यते करेक्ट न शून्यं नापि चाकारं न दृश्यं न च दर्शनं न च भूतपदार्थागः यदनन्ततया स्थितम् इमप्यव्यपदेशात्मा पूर्णात् पूर्णतराकृति न सन्नासन्न सदसत् न भावो भवनन्न च चिन्मात्रं चेत्यरहितम् असन्तमजरं शिवम् अनादिमध्यपर्यन्तं यदनादिनिरामयम् यस्मिन् जगति प्रस्फुरति दृष्टमौक्तिकहंसवत् यश्चेदं यश्च नैवेदं देवः सदसदात्मकः अकर्णजिह्वा नासात्वग् नेत्रः सर्वत्र सर्वदा शृणोत्यास्वादयति यो जिघ्रेत् स्पृशति पश्यति स एव सदसद्रूपं येनालोकेन लक्ष्यते सर्गचित्रमनाद्यन्तं स्वरूपं चाप्यरञ्जनम् अर्धोन्मीलितदुष्यभ्रू मध्ये तारकवत् जगत् व्योमात्मैव सदा भासं स्वरूपं यो विपश्यति नारायण as we do the parayana as a rule we are continuing it यस्यान्यदस्ति न विभोः कारणं शशशृङ्गवत् यस्येदं च जगत्कार्यं तरङ्गौघ इवाम्बसः जलतः सर्वतोजस्रं चित्तस्थानेषु तिष्ठतः यस्य चिन्मात्रदीपस्य भासा भाति जगत्त्रयं यमिनार्कादयोऽप्येते प्रकाशास्तिमिरोपमाः सति यस्मिन् प्रवर्तन्ते त्रिजगन्मृगतृष्णिकाः सस्पन्दे समुदेतीव निस्पन्दान्तर्गतेन च इयं यस्मिन् जगन्लक्ष्मीः लक्ष्मीः अलात इव चक्रता जगन्निर्माणविलय विलासो व्यापको महान् स्पन्दास्पन्दात्मको यस्य स्वभावो निर्मलोक्षयः स्पन्दास्पन्दमयी यस्य पवनस्येव सर्वगा सत्तानां नैव भिन्नेव व्यवहारान्न वस्तुतः सर्वदैव प्रबुद्धो यः सुप्तो यः सर्वदैव च ससुप्तो न सुप्तो न प्रबुद्धश्च यः सर्वत्रैव सर्वदा यदस्पन्दं शिवं शान्तं यत्स्पन्दं त्रिजगत्स्थितिः स्पन्दास्पन्दविलासात्मा एको भरिताकृतिः आमोद इव पुष्पेषु न नश्यति विनाशिषु प्रत्यक्षस्थोऽप्यथा ग्राह्यः शौक्ल्यं शुक्लपटे यथा मूकोपमोऽपि यो मूको मन्ता योऽप्युपलोपमः यो भोक्ता नित्यतृप्तोऽपि कर्ता यश्चाप्यकिञ्चन किञ्चनः यो सङ्गोऽपि समस्ताङ्गः यो नङ्गोऽपि समस्ताङ्गः सहस्रकरलोचनः न किञ्चित् संस्थितेनापि येन व्याप्तमिदं जगत् निरिन्द्रियबलस्यापि यस्याशेषेन्द्रियक्रियाः यस्य निर्मनसस्यैता मनोनिर्माणरीतयः इदनालोकनाद्भ्रान्ते संसारो रगभीतयः यस्मिन् दृष्टे पलायन्ते सर्वाशाः सर्वभीतयः साक्षिणी स्पार आभासे ध्रुवे दीप इव क्रियाः सति यस्मिन् प्रवर्तन्ते चित्तेहाः स्पन्दपूर्विकाः यस्मात् घटपटाकार पदार्थशतपङ्क्तयः तरङ्गगणकल्लोल वीचयो वारिधेरिव स एवान्यतयोदेति यत्पदार्थशतभ्रमैः कटकाङ्गदकेयूर नूपुरैरिव काञ्चनम् यस्त्वमेकोऽल्पभासात्मा योऽहमेते जनाश्च ये यश्च न त्वमबुद्धात्मा नाहं नैते जनाश्च यः अस्य वाप्यतिरिक्तेव सैवासेव च भङ्गुरा पयसीव तरङ्गाली यस्मात् स्फुरति दृश्यभोः यतः कालस्य कलना यतो दृश्यस्य दृश्यता मानसी कलना येन यस्य भासा विभासनम् व्हाट ए टेक्स्ट आई टेल यू इतने इतने अच्छे ग्रंथ रखकर हम भटक रहे हैं क्रियां रूपं रसं गन्धं शब्दं स्पर्शं च चेतनम् यद् वेत्सि तदसौ देवः येन वेत्सि तदप्यसौ द्रष्टृदर्शन दृश्यानां मध्ये यद्दर्शनं स्थितं साधो तत् अवधानेन स्वात्मानमवबुध्यसे अजम् अजरमनाद्यं शाश्वतं ब्रह्म नित्यं शिवममलममोघं वन्द्यमुच्चैरनिन्द्यं सकलकलनशून्यं कारणं कारणानाम् अनुभवमनवेद्यं वेदनं विश्ववन्तः इत्यार्षे श्रीवासिष्ठ महारामायणे वाल्मीकि उत्पत्ति प्रकरणे परम कारण वर्णन नाम नवमः सर्गः. The परम कारण is Brahman. The Brahma Varnana is being done here by Vasishtha ji. Appears to be heavy, but it is so. Our non-qualification should not make it a cause to find any heaviness or fault in the text. We have to be qualified to relish or cherish such a sublime knowledge. मैं तो इतना डिलाइटफुल था ये पूरा पाठ करके कम से कम. And the Krishi of Vasishtadi, Vishwamitradi, Valmiki Adi. Karuna on all of us that they gave these Shastras, this Jnana. So Paramakaranam, Brahma Swarupa Varnana, as it is done in these 75 shlokas. Complete. That's why he already said, no, what is there in this alone is everywhere there. What's not there here? Nowhere else. तो these 75 श्लोकास from tomorrow 5 5 10 10 15 15 हम पढ़ेंगे धीरे धीरे explain करेंगे. What my suggestion to you, why should I request you, be regular, be serious, be sincere, allow slowly for this knowledge to sink in. The spiritual knowledge Vasishtha ji himself will tell now after 7 8 shlokas that like it's like the saline Chanana, dhire dhire one by one drop only. It's not like in hot summer gulping the full glass of water in 10 seconds. Slowly it happens. We have to allow. Bas. I can one more suggestion give you. Forget this 1 hour, 2 hour that you don't have in your life. Your evening time of 6:30 to 8:30 whatever is you don't have for anybody. That's sold out for Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana. हम वहाँ free नहीं है बस खत्म. किसी काम के लिए जितना भी टाइम लगे सुनते रहे. We are doing 7 classes per day, so we don't insist you to attend all of them. Even this also we only suggest. Choice is yours. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu. Now let us cherish another sweet text by Adi Shankar Bhagavan named Ashnottaratta Malika in Hindi in 5 minutes. Come back. Thank you.